Sign me out. Sign me out. Suck my dick. Suck my dick. Y'all know I got in that situation with that man who, yeah, I should give y'all a story time, right? Let me throw a story time in there. And I don't care if he see this, because personally you could suck my dick. Word. Yeah. Let me throw a little story time in here. So, as y'all know, some of y'all know, I was dealing with somebody back then. We was vibing, shit was cool, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, we started talking all the time. Then we exchanged phone numbers. So now we on the phone all the time, y'all. Like, we're on the phone all the time. We text all the time. And we would be on the phone. We would fall asleep on the phone together, whatever. So I'm like, alright, cool. I really wasn't trying to entertain nothing, because I was just trying to focus on myself, as I always am, until a bum ass nigga always comes along and try to convince me that I'm better off fucking with them. Anyways, so we on the phone all the time. We cool, vibing. We go on our first date. He was a little bit taller than me. You know, I really like tall niggas because I'm kind of tall. I guess for a girl I'm 5'6". Some niggas would consider that short, but I feel like I'm tall, you know? So we go on this date, and where we go to? We go to Harlem. What's that shit on the corner? Social Corner, some shit like that. We go there. So cool. It's a calm vibe. I'm thinking we're gonna go eat or whatever, but we get in there, it's kind of like some party shit. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. Like, I'm in a party life. It is what it is. Like, we get some drinks going, whatever, right? Y'all know me. I love me a rum punch. So I get some rum punch or whatever, right? Get some rum punch, and I'm drinking, I'm vibing and shit like that. And I notice I'm very observant of you niggas. Like, I'm so observant of you niggas. I know what the fuck be going on, right? But I'm just such a nice person, nice girl, that I just be going with the flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, he got little twisties or whatever, so he's flipping the hair, doing all this, you know. And my mother always told me, like, watch men when they get drunk, because that flamboyant shit start coming out. Whatever, cool. I'm still liking the vibes is there. Like, y'all know me, like, I would really date an ugly nigga, but not that ugly. Like, you gotta be tolerable where I can fuck you, like, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be, like, you know, I'm entitled to my preference, just like niggas entitled to their preference. They don't gotta be with a big girl, but you feel me, they may find me mad attractive, so they like, okay, I want to be with this big beautiful woman. Vibes is just there, right? Go home, he drop me off, he go home. Mind you, I live in the Bronx, he live in Brooklyn. So he go home, whatever. He's, oh my god, like, I like you so much, whatever. And you know, I got that effect on niggas, because I'm just such a vibey bitch. Like, it is what it is. But anyways, oh, I like you so much, and blah blah blah. So now we just talking every day. Like, every day we talking, like, we locked in. Like, so we go to iPic. This our second day. We go to iPic or whatever, right? Go to iPic. I forgot what movie we saw. Oh, we saw Doctor Strange. I never been to iPic before, y'all. I'm a girl that be in the city, but I have not experienced a lot of things in the city. But out of state, I experienced mad shit, right? So we go to iPic. You know, I'm a little amazed. I'm a simple bitch, you know. I'm a simple bitch. So I'm a little amazed. I'm like, okay, this is, okay, like, okay. Now we in the movies and shit. Then we go to the bar that's upstairs after the movies. We just vibing, you know. I'm a very shy girl, and then too, like, y'all know, like, I got punched in my mouth, so I don't really like my teeth and shit. But I mean, I don't care. Like, I don't really care. This is what it is. That's something that could be changed. Like, you feel me? This vibe and this aura can't be changed. So yeah, we at the bar, chopping it up. Shit's vibey. Shit is very vibey. I'm like, yeah, I like him, da da da. Mind you, I'm telling my friends, like, yo, I don't know, I have a hard time with trusting men, because I done been hurt so many times, like, you feel me? And that would end up being my real relationship after losing my baby father. So I'm like, y'all, like, nah. They like, no, you always trying to sabotage something. But I just know, like, a nigga can't pretend to be somebody for much long, like, you get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, I'm just knowing, like, but at the same time, he's doing everything correct though. Like, he's just doing everything he just doing everything he's supposed to do. Like, he just showing out. Like, he just showing his ass. Like, you feel me, down to listening to what I be saying. Let me get back to the bar. So cool, go to the bar, we get a little lit. I'm like, yo, I'm coming home with you. Like, you come my shit or I'm coming home with you. Cool vibes. I'm like, yo, I want some wine or whatever. Like, I always drink this Sutter Home wine. Let's go to the liquor store. So we go to the liquor store, we go get some Sutter Home wine or whatever. And you know, I'm in the crib and we just talking. He showed me his crib because prior to that we was on the phone, and he was showing me like how he was trying to renovate the crib and shit. So he showed me everything, like, yeah, that's what I was telling you about, blah blah. So I'm drinking my wine or whatever, but I'm drunk, yo. And you know, wine to make you feel wine make you feel real sexy, like, you know. So at this point I'm lit off the wine. Like, I'm just drunk off the wine. So, you know, whatever, I'm tired. I'm like, yo, I want to lay down. So we lay down, whatever. He start eating it. But I'm not gonna get into too much detail. I'm not gonna get into too much detail. The head was fire though, like immaculate, like, right? Dick was fire too, like. So now we locked in, like. Now we locked in. Now we're locked in, right? And not really because of me, because y'all know me, like, I'm top 5. Like, one thing about me, I don't like when men tell me things they think I want to hear, like, oh yeah, because I know this girl gonna want to be in a relationship. Like, no, that's not me, because I can't deal with people for too long anyway. Like, if we gonna fuck around and it be on some friend shit, cool, right? As long as you don't have no situations going on where you have an ex or all that, because I don't like being in mixy shit, right? So he like, is nobody around, blah blah, like, I like you, I really like you, I want to be with you, da da da, something like whatever, right? We locked in now, y'all. Like, we together all the time, nigga. I got mad 2022, like, I'm big, but I got it mad big. Like, no funny shit, y'all. I was almost 400 pounds in 2022. Like, now I'm down. Like, I'm all the way down. Y'all know I locked in, went to the gym after the nigga fake broke my heart, right? So I'm mad big, y'all. Like, all we would do was eat. Like, I mean, we would wake up, smoke. Like, we smoked all day long. We would wake up, smoke, eat, go get breakfast, like, go get lunch, go get brunch, go get lunch, then get something in between, and then go get dinner, and then go eat at 3 o'clock in the morning. So it was much of that, you know. I had a good babysitter at the time, so I really ain't have my kid a lot. I had my kid, of course I had my kid. I had my kid 24/8, but I didn't really have my kid a lot, so I was enjoying my time, like, you know what I'm saying, as a single mom, shit like that, dating again, like, I'm enjoying my time, vibes, like, you feel me, I'm with my nigga driving a BMW, like, you feel what I'm saying, we outside. So we would just go do mad shit, like, see shit on TikTok, go do it type shit, right? And then I ran into some money or whatever, so I felt like, let me tell y'all, prior to that, like, he was doing mad shit for me, like, mad shit, like, anything I needed, I got it. Like, he was very supportive of my content shit. At that time, I was really in a dark space, though. This is why I feel like I didn't want to be in a relationship, because I was in a dark ass space. Like, it was so much going on in my life, like in my mind and my mental. Y'all know I suffer from chronic depression and bipolar disorder, so I kind of felt like I didn't really want to be in a relationship, because I tend to get in these relationships and then make the man my source of happiness. So, you know, when they feel like, oh, they don't want to do with me no more, that shit kind of fucked me up, because at this point, like, you and my kid probably the only two things that's making me happy, like, you know what I'm saying? So what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, so I was real lazy. Like, I didn't want to make content. I bought my camera, didn't want to make content. Like, it was a lot, and he would be like, oh, get up, do content, do this, do that, like, you need to be doing this and this and this, right? So he was very supportive, but I feel like our situation, he kind of loved on me, like, severely. Like, he was like, okay, I needed AirPods, and I was always saying how I needed AirPods. I remember one time he FaceTimed me, and he like, yeah, he talking to me casually, he like, yeah, and so I got these, and it's AirPods, and I'm like, not you think of me. Like, you know, shit like that is mad simple, like, simple shit like that. Even him not buying it, if he didn't buy me anything, was cool too, like. But I just loved how he just listened to everything I said, and he was doing everything that I needed, even though I doubted it, right? I run into some money, so I feel like, yeah, my nigga been doing right by me. Like, my nigga has been a good nigga. Like, we've been locked in. This has been like my bestie. Like, cool, let's go to Miami. Like, let's take a vacation. So we go to Miami. Miami was vibey, OD. Like, I'm surprised we didn't argue on a trip or nothing. Like, Miami was OD vibey. Like, got a rental, and you know, he drive real fast. Like, he be cutting up all the time. So we got the Kia Stinger, which made me fall in love with the Stinger. And shit was just vibey. Like, we was out, and I'm the type of bitch, like, I be tricking too. Like, niggas trick, but I like to trick too, especially like if you done for me. Like, I was out there like getting mad. Don't ever pull your wallet out, nigga. Like, I was paying for everything. Whatever you wanted, I was paying for it. Like, cause don't pull your wallet out. Like, no, what are you pulling your wallet out for? Like, I got you. And we said we're gonna go on this trip, and I told you I got you. Like, especially if I know you're a hardworking man. And sometimes you might not want to spend your money on yourself, like, you know what I'm saying, or you may not want to buy yourself things with your money. I'm going to be that girl, you know what I'm saying? So trip was cool. Trip was cool. Trip was vibey. Trip was mad vibey, OD. We was always out drinking on the trip, cooking in the B&B, shit like that. We didn't get to go in no water, but it was vibey. Like, it was vibey. I had mad content, but I deleted it because I feel like if I make it in life, I will never want a nigga that did me dirty to get no clout for me. Like, I'm sorry, it's not happening, right? So I didn't really post nothing. That made me fall back into a depression. Like, damn, I had all this content with this nigga, but now I don't want to upload it. And I fake just, like, you know, on my Instagram and shit, I be posting my little hoes and shit like that. But as far as publicly on YouTube and shit like that, like, nah, I'm not posting a nigga unless we really locked in, because men just change, right? And so we come from this trip, and he had something personal going on. And you feel me? I'm not that slimy, so I'm not gonna really say his business or nothing. Especially if he try to say something back, I'm gonna violate him. So, anyways, you know, he was going through whatever he was going through, and the nigga just start acting mad weird. Now, females, you know, when you get that intuition, you know something is going on. Like, you just know the vibes. So I already knew, like, I already knew when the first incident, nigga was in my crib. Somebody was calling him 4 o'clock in the morning. Who was calling you at 4 a.m.? Somebody pick up the phone. Oh, can we rewind? Can we rewind that he lost his phone? So he only had that phone because I bought him a new phone. Right. Boom. Pick up the phone. Don't pick up the phone? Alright, bet. Cool. Cool. That was the first situation. And I stood around longer than I needed to, but I was just trying to give it a chance. And this was just something that I was so vulnerable with, because I felt like, damn, I was in love with this person. And I haven't been in love in like 3 years. So it was just, you know, I'm a lover girl at heart. Like, I'm a lover girl, but I'm really a slimy bitch directly after. Like I will make a nigga really not breathe. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, whatever. Cool. Second situation, the nigga ain't pick up the phone or text me or nothing for 24 hours. Y'all know I went bad shit crazy, right? I went bad shit crazy. I went bad shit crazy to the point the nigga finally picks up the phone, and he like, oh, I was sleeping, doing all that. And y'all niggas with this excuse, but anyways, well, I was sleeping, blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm about to go link another nigga right now, so yeah, you're out of here. Like, nigga start panicking. He's calling me, like, oh, I'm coming to the Bronx right now, I'm coming to get you, just to come get me. And we're in a car arguing. I'm like, I don't want to be with you. Like, you don't answer the phone for 24 hours, you're out of here. Like, you feel me? Because at some point I have to stand on my standards and my values as a woman, right? No matter how much I love someone. And don't get me wrong, like, I fell victim to being a dummy, but you know, my younger years, I've been very, very dumb. Like, I didn't prolong my dumbness this time, but I did prolong it longer than I needed to, right? Just because I was thinking something was gonna work. Because it was like he would fight for me, but then show no attempt to really make anything work. So I'm just like, okay, 9 times out of 10 it's somebody else, right? Like, I know I'm a female. I know when it's somebody else because I do this shit to niggas. So prior to that, he got some money because he sold his crib, right? I was kind of mad that he sold his crib because I felt like he didn't make a proper decision. He was just thinking about the money he was going to get. He had no plan. He had no crib to live at, like nothing, like, you know what I'm saying? And this time he lost his job, so I was really financially supporting him, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was doing everything, even if he didn't ask. I was really doing everything because I'm like, I love this person. Like, I don't ever want to see this person in a hard time, you know what I'm saying? So paying for the storage, for his stuff to stay in the storage and all this extra shit, blah blah blah, like, cool. Fast forward, now he goes to a little situation, whatever. It's my daughter's birthday. You don't come to my daughter's birthday. What are you doing? So I'm like, okay, at this point I'm mentally going for the relationship because I'm just over it. Like, I go out, it's my best friend Leah's birthday, we go out, he's writing me on Instagram like, oh, you're so beautiful, you look so beautiful, have fun, da da da, whatever, to ignore me for the next 3 days. So I'm like, oh yeah, like, but y'all know me, like, I'm GBG, never sit back, for real. Like, so I was already on the phone with another nigga. I was on the phone with my ex, da da da, my ex, me and my ex talking, like, you know, I mean my ex, me and my whatever situation we got. So, you know, we locked in for life. Like, it is, we for lifers, for real. So, you know, I'm just like, okay, I'm over this situation. Prior to that, y'all, prior to that, you know, I'm creeping on a friend's Instagram and shit because they went to a pool party, whatever. I caught him in 4K talking to some bitch in the corner. And so my thing is with you niggas is that if you want to do what you want to do, that's cool, but let me know so I could do what I want to do, because I'm not a bitch that's about to just be like, why are you treating me like some whack bitch? And when I say whack bitch, I'm not even talking about looks. Like, I'm not talking about looks at all. Like, I guarantee niggas that you will never find a bitch like me. Like, you might find a bitch close to me, but you're not gonna find a bitch like me. Like, everything about me is just very genuine. Like, my aura, everything is just something that cannot be duplicated. So I'm like, oh, okay, this is what we doing. But in my heart though, I can't really, like, in my heart, it really take for me to get clarity to do a nigga in. Like, I can't do it based off assumptions. But once you clarify something and you give me clarity, like, you chose to do this, and like, you chose to do this knowing that it was gonna hurt my feelings, or something that you don't want done to you, or it was gonna hurt me, I take that as a form of disrespect. Like, cause me, I'm a type of female, you can communicate with me. Like, communicate with me. Like, I don't want to see it. It's not that hard. My baby father used to do it all the time. Every time there was temptation, yo, you know, somebody from my past hit me up, and I'm not gonna lie, I was fake texting and whatever, but you know, I just want you to know that I'm really for you. Like, you know, I thought about it, like, damn, I'm bugging. Like, why am I talking to this bitch when I have a bitch that give me everything I need? Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was that. So now the relationship is just downhill. Now it's downhill. Now he's out, I'm watching him and shit, and I'm laughing because I'm like, look at this money you got for selling your crib, and you're outside every day. Like, you at the point where you take all your friends out to eat and shit like that, right? And I'm just like, you about to live in your friend's crib forever, or you're gonna have to go find another bitch so you can live with them? Cool. I'm like, you know what, I just completely cut ties. I just was so over it. I just completely cut ties because not you trying to play with me, and I invested, I think what I'm really hurt about is I invested my money, right? And I take my money very serious because I have a kid. I could invest my money to my kid, but I invested my money into you, like, to help you, to be here for you, like. And even though, I mean, it's things I wanted to do from the bottom of my heart, like, not because I wanted recognition or nothing, it's still a slap in my face because you never told me no. We just took, right? So now I'm like, you know what, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I changed my number, y'all. I locked in, y'all. I enrolled back in school. I went to the gym. I started going to the gym for like 5 months straight. Y'all, lost over 70 pounds. Like, bitch, I was so hurt. I was so hurt because not me being there for someone, like, and you know, his mom and his dad is not alive, so it was little shit like his mom's birthday. I'm going all out for his mom's birthday. Like, never met this lady, none of that, but it's because, like, you my baby, you get what I'm saying? Like, I really care about you, and it was just so much. And I have my flaws, but my loyalty is never my flaw. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I have my flaws where I'm be bipolar. I don't want to talk sometimes, but I'm not going to be mean to you. I'm going to let you know. Like, I'm going to communicate with you. Or sometimes I might cry. Sometimes I might be lazy. Sometimes I might be depressed or whatever. So sometimes I want to be around you because I don't want it to rub off on you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But my loyalty and my genuineness is never a fucking question. So now I start thinking all kind of shit. I start thinking the nigga gay and shit. I start thinking the nigga fucking his homeboy. Like, why are you not answering me? Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you not answering me, right? But cool. I had bought a Hilton. I had paid for a Hilton hotel package because we was gonna go there, right? We break up and shit. This nigga living his best life, y'all. He living his best life, but the storage is still taking money from me. So clearly you're still homeless. And I'm like, you know what, let me hit him up. I go on his page, I see he got a girlfriend. I'm like, okay, so you could have made that vocal like you thought you found somebody else that was better than me, just like most niggas do. Thought you found somebody else, you got your little money, started acting a little funny, and that was that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, bro, give me my money back. Like, now the shit taking money from me, it still be trying to take money from me to this day. Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? So my assumption of him being gay, I still think he's gay. I'm not gonna lie. I still think he's gay, or he's bisexual, or he's curious, which, cool. If that's what he want to do, then that's what he want to do, right? Now let's get into the tea. Let's get into the tea on why I think he gay, right? And why my stupid ass ignored it. But you know what, y'all? I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm gonna super expose myself. Like, I would be with a bisexual man if the man was very good to me. Like, I want 2 men. I want a husband. I want 2 husbands, a boyfriend or a husband. Like, right? And I mean, if they intimate with each other, intimate with each other. I feel like when I get older though, like not right now, I think I'm kind of still too immature for that. But it don't bother me. Like, especially if somebody loves me OD, I'll be willing to accept whatever. And I hate that about myself, right? I'm not on that no more though. Like, you're done. Like, don't even come to me with none of that. So now, now that I said the first link up with the switching of the hair, like you drunk or all this, I'm like, okay, it's giving a little fruity, but you know, whatever. He's Caribbean, so a lot of Caribbean men tend to be very feminine, right? They have feminine qualities, feminine tendencies. So I'm like, okay, he's Caribbean, like whatever, cool. Second red flag with me, for me, was me going to your crib and you saying let's watch Bad Boys Club. Now, hear me out. It's a difference if I'm like, babe, let's watch Bad Boys Club together. No. He was already watching it before I came into his life. Like, he watched it every Sunday, and we'll just watch it every Sunday. So I'm like, you know what? It's straight men on there. It's bitches that be on there shaking their ass and stuff. Whatever, cool, like whatever, right? Boom. Third red flag. He was at work and he like, oh baby, you a unicorn or something like that, a unicorn. So I'm like, and you know that's LGBT terms. How the fuck you know what that is? Oh, my coworker. And I'm like, so in my head, I'm already thinking he gay. Word to my dads, bro. Y'all can ask my best friend. I was really telling my best friend like, yo, I think he's gay, but I don't know. Like, so that was that for me. Then it'll be the little jokey shit like, oh, you gonna peg me, baby? So I'm like, in my mind, I already accepted like this nigga is gay. Like, I started thinking about so much stuff, y'all, because I started thinking about how the head mad good. I'm like, yo, it probably I started thinking about the head being mad fire, like fire, y'all. Like, the shit was fire, like best I ever had, like immaculate, bro. Like, and I'm like, he probably think about sucking them. So now we go a little further into a relationship. So I'm like, this one we go to Miami. So we in Miami. Y'all know it's one spot on, is that Ocean Drive? Ocean Drive is one spot there that they be having a lot of transsexuals or whatever dress up, they dance, you know, they perform and stuff. So it's one lady, she had the big boobs, BBL, whatever, right? And so he was staring, he's looking, but he acting like he looking and disgusting. I'm like, that's a man, you gonna keep looking? Like, that's a man. Like, why do you keep looking? That's a man. Like, what are you staring at her for? Like, so I'm like, yo, this nigga is gay. Like, it was just so much, y'all, that I'm like, this nigga's gay. Oh, let me rewind because let me tell y'all the shit. Like, fourth date, we go out, we in Brooklyn, we go to a club, not even a club, we go to a bar. We at this bar. The bar is like some shit out of a movie, y'all. Like, it's really literally a black nigga that look like he just got off of work. It's a white nigga. It's a Chinese bitch working behind the bar, right? We go in there. She's staring at me like she know what's up. Like, she just staring at me. So I'm like, why is this bitch staring at me? So we go there. It's so quiet. It's music playing, but it's so quiet that you can hear our conversation. So we was whispering. So he like, yeah, I come here all the time. I know the bartender, whatever. So I'm like, cool. So we talking. He talking about how much he likes me. He appreciates me, all this, right? We was out all day. I was on some babe, like, I don't want to go back to the crib. I want to get fucked up. Like, let's get fucked up. Like, let's go to the bar. Let's get some margaritas and stuff like that. And then we do something afterwards. So, we at the bar. And he's like, yeah, you ever wonder if people live double lives? So I'm like, do I ever wonder if people live double lives? I'm pretty sure people live double lives. Like, I'm sure. So he like, nah, like, you ever wonder like what they be doing and stuff like that? So I'm like, where are we going with this? Like, where are we going with this? So he's like, what if I tell you I live a double life and my double life is behind those doors back there? So I'm looking at him and y'all, I'm laughing in my head because I'm like, yo, I like this man so much, and now he's about to drop some shit on me. So I start taking into account, okay, maybe he's into BDSM, because I'm into it. Like, I love it. So maybe he's into BDSM. Oh, what if I tell you I live a double life and yeah, I want you to come, you know, do this double life for me. So y'all know me, I play too fucking much. I'm like, what's up? Got up. What's up? Let's go, because I want to see what you're doing on your double life. So he stops, he looks at me, he stares at me, he smiles, and he like, oh, look how you believe me. I told you I wanted to be an actor. Look how easily you believe me. That's how real it is. I'm like, first of all, in my head, I'm like, no, nigga, you was testing the waters. You wanted to see how I was going to react because I'm a bitch from the hood. You wanted to see how I was going to react, if I was going to accept it or I wasn't going to accept it. Like, mind y'all, every time we would smoke and get mad dope, like mad high, whatever, he'd be like, oh, I got to tell you something, and then never tell me. He like, oh, like, we just so locked in, like, I feel like I'll tell you anything, and then never tell me. So I feel like he was trying to tell me that he did some gay shit where he's gay for mad long. On top of your friends come to your crib and they call you gay. Why is your friends calling you gay? Because you give off gay, or you might have done some gay shit. So I'm like, okay, this man is gay. Like, at this point, I've accepted that he's a homosexual and or bisexual, and I'm like, fuck it, like, but I didn't want to think too deep into it. And then I'm like, you know what, I don't want to say nothing, because this is why black men don't feel comfortable coming out, because I don't want to be a bitch, and you know, I say I care about this person, I can't move like that, and so I just let it be what it is, right? Now, towards the end of our relationship, we went to Empanada Mama. It was a gay couple outside kissing. Why he's all disgusted and oh my god, like, why are they doing that outside? And but you're staring at them though. So it makes me feel like you are gay, like, and you're not comfortable with your sexuality, because a man comfortable with sexuality would not give a fuck that two men are kissing in New York City. It's 2022. And then don't get me started, when he moved in with a friend, I thought he was gay, because it was like, you are always with this friend. Of course you live with them, but it's like you're being passenger princess to your friend, right? Like, it was just too much. And then like the friend used to be saying little gay shit too. I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas is fucking. Like at a point in time, I was just so over the situation, and he just did so much funny shit to me, like down to leaving me voicemails by accident. And he's on the phone with another bitch, because he got 2 phones. He's on the phone with another bitch, leaving me voicemails, and then telling me that that's his, like he was just doing too much, y'all. Too fucking much. And that's my story time. Like I have no other clout to give the nigga. Like that nigga was just a fucked up nigga. At the end of the day, I mean, it's never my loss. You know what I'm saying? I was a good woman. I always stand on being a genuine woman. And you know, the universe don't play about me. Niggas get their karmas. Hence he's still homeless to this day. So you feel me? And I'm pretty sure all the money he got for the crib ran out with your, like, I'm not even trying to be a bitch, but you feel me? Like if your parents left you something, you had an option to go ahead and take care of it, but instead you thought about some temporary shit. And you were older than me, and I don't know, I just thought you were more mature. And I'm really not even trying to bash the man, because it is what it is. Like life goes on. You're gonna get hurt a million times. You're gonna find somebody that's good for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna fumble shit a million times. It is what it is, right? But that shit right there, y'all. And when I explain this shit to everybody, they like, nah, how you couldn't see it? That man is gay. He was on some gay shit. Like, it was just so much. Like, I'm like, yeah, my man is bisexual. Like, I felt it in my heart that he was bisexual. And I fucked around with that man. And then you got all my niggas talking about something. You better go get tested. You better go get tested. I'm like, duh, I get tested every 3 months. But like, relax. Like, TP on me. But yeah, fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga, word. I'm doing good. I'm doing better. And sometimes I just be like, thank you for the hurt. The hurt make you lock in for real. Like, hurt make you lock in for real. I didn't lock in and been a sad bitch or nothing. I'd probably be 500 pounds. I'd probably be on drugs, on perks, something like. But I'm not. Like, I took my pain, turned that shit into something like. And now, you know, I took a step back, and now I'm just back, and I'm better than ever. Like, I got so many opportunities these months, yo. And I'm learning not to speak on what I'm about to do, because I feel like every time I speak on what I'm about to do, the shit fuck up, the universe fuck up. Who I tell it to does not have good intentions for me. And so I'm learning to just keep my shit to myself. Like, you feel me? Like, just enjoy my blessings and prosper and shit on my own. Like, and then I can celebrate it with the people that love me later on. Like, so yeah, y'all gotta look out for these next couple months. These next couple months, y'all, we about to lock in. I'm telling you, like, we about to lock in. And I love y'all. I love my loyal people. Like, people be acting like they don't watch me and shit, but I really don't give a fuck. But I love my loyal people. Like, and y'all know who y'all are. Like, y'all always writing me, oh, you need to get back, you need to start streaming, like, you need to go on Twitch and all this. And that's coming soon too. Like, I got me a PC, so that's coming soon. I'm just ready to lock in. Like, and y'all know I'm top 5 funny. I'm top 5 outrageous, top 5 funny, like top 5 say whatever. And yeah, I'm just ready. Like, I'm ready. I feel like I procrastinated so much over time, and I give the energy to certain situations that I don't need to be giving it to, that I'm ready to just put it in my craft. Like, even though I'm working and I'm in school, so sometimes it's a little hard. Like, I'm in school, I'm working, I'm a mom, so sometimes shit just become overwhelming. Then dealing with my mental illness and shit, it just be too much. But yeah, it's 4th quarter, so yeah, I love y'all.